Hello, welcome back to ALW Collectibles. In the world of Transformers, there's always unique and interesting pieces in the toy line, and today we are taking a look at one of those very pieces. Everybody remembers Transformers Prime, but today we're taking a look at a subgroup of that toy line. We're taking a look at Transformers Prime Beast Hunters. Sharktacon Megatron. And I've got to say, this looks really awesome. It was an entire subgroup within the Transformers Prime universe with its own story. Instead of going to season 3, it veered off through comics on the instructions only to explain how we get him. So I'll let people look that up. It's a really good read. You can find the whole comics series online. Or, unless you have all 24 of them, you can read them as they came out. Having said that, this is Megatron in Sharktacon armor. And it looks really freaking cool. I can't say enough about this thing. He is an extensive retool of the original Megatron from Transformers Prime with a new symbol, new weapons, and almost an entirely new look. So let's take this off. This is his only accessory on the top. Oh, I see it's got a long peg on that one. This is called a Tarax Warp Sword in Shark Tooth Spear. It is rather unique. You got the green eye, the shark teeth, and it does transform. So you take this piece and pull it down. You got to pull this up. You're going to bring this piece forward and it's going to clip. That is his weapon. It is actually a transforming weapon, and to put it back in the mode, just unpop this piece and bring it back down. He was released as part of the 4th wave of Transformers Prime Beast Hunter Voyager class toys. There was quite a few of them. And this is called a Beast Jet mode. So, rather cool. I mean, for what he is, I can't say enough about it. Sorry, just happened to notice something was falling. I wanted to grab it before it made a big crash. So, let's take a closer look at this. And I love this thing. It looks really cool. The Sharktacon look right on the front here. You got the teeth, the eyes, the mouth. You got some dark purple here. Pink. Highlighted with green. There is that new symbol. It's a unique Decepticon symbol. It's the upper half of the Decepticon symbol with open maw on the bottom with sharp teeth. Anybody who has the original Megatron, you'll notice the differences and the similarities right away. This whole piece on the top is new. The designs of the here are new. This is all the same, just different colors. You got the fins in the back that are added. And I like how the blue is just very sparse on him. Looks really nice. Then if you look underneath, it's actually not a nightmare. It's nicely put together. Looks very aerodynamic. Looks like it really could fly, in my opinion. There is some design flaws that we will talk about in robot mode and a repair that people can do if they choose to. There was a misassembly at the factory that was caught, and almost all of them have the same misassembly. Mine did, and I was able to correct it, but we'll take a look at it in a second. Having said that, let's get into transformation. Let's set this aside for a minute. First thing I'm going to do is this top piece here. It's on a double hinge, but I'm going to use the lower hinge and bring it up. I'm going to come to the sides. I'm going to unclip the top wing and just tilt it down. Unclip and tilt down. I'm going to come to the bottom and unclip his leg completely. Clips in right here. And I'm just going to take his legs, leave it to my video, and swing them out of my way. They're grabbing the shoulder pads on both sides. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this piece and rotate it in. Turn the leg in so you can see what's going on. I'm going to turn this, and this is on a double hinge. And I'm going to make sure it lines up. It does tab, like so. And I'm going to open his feet, like so. Same thing. Push in. Turn. And you'll see there's the tab port. And I'm just going to open his foot. And there's Megatron's legs. And I knew something like that was going to happen. I just had that feeling. And I'm just going to bring his legs forward. Next thing I'm going to do is right here on the front of the shark. I'm going to open those. And those are on a double hinge as well. And I'm just going to set his legs in place. That's the only issue, is he's very floppy. There. And I'm going to take this whole piece that's now loose, and I'm just going to bring it up and clip it in. And continue to clip his legs in. The abdomen and lower part. Next, I'm going to come to the back. I'm going to separate the hands up here, and this is the issue. It always gives me a hard time. I'm going to unpin the arms. Next, I'm going to come here, and I'm going to pop this ring. You push the shoulder pads out of the way and open the shoulders, the back, and just bring these out of your way. Bring this piece up, bring that piece up, and this blue piece is going to fold in. Kind of looks like a little bit of a nightmare right now, but he gets better. Bring this armor piece up and clip these over the chest, like so. Open this up fully. You'll see I have the open in the back. I put those by his head, and I fold down the second half. Now, when you fold these down, there is a tab here. And a tab, it's kind of hard to see it. I don't know if I can open this. Oh, I can. Okay. Here and here. You want to make sure that those two tabs go in there. And that, in and of itself, can be a little bit of a challenge. There's one. And the other one actually did it automatically this time. I'm impressed. Swing his arm around. Bring one shoulder sideways and bring it down. And open the shoulder up. Like so. Turn it over the shoulder. There's the other one. Turn the other arm. Bring his hand out. Bring his hand out. Close those. This is just going to fold back up on itself, onto his back. And you can set these any way you want. I just put them up on the top. Like so. And that is Megatron in his Sharktacon armor in robot mode. Hopefully that transformation wasn't too painful. I think he looks really sharp. I do like him a lot. The color palette on him looks really impressive in my opinion. That green really stands out in that mode, along with the highlighted pink, especially on the upper shoulders and how it comes down on the sides and into the abdomen. I think that's just a nice little layout. And the issue I was referring to is actually these two pieces right here. When factory assembled, they are actually flipped around, so they will not fold up. You have to pop the shoulder off, which is a challenge and a half. This pauldron. Unscrew it. Flip this piece around. Reassemble it and put it back together. I did that a long time ago with mine. But that's the alteration to fix it. You can still see one of my pieces never lined up properly right there. After I fixed it. But small annoyance for me. But overall, I think this guy looks fantastic. He's got that Sharktacon look with the Megatron look at the same time. Very uniquely designed. And as you can look at it, it doesn't look like it's attacking you with colors in my opinion. I love the aqua blue in this mode because it's sparing. I love the new head sculpt. You got a new crown on it. Articulation with him. I'm going to start at the bottom this time. Front boot. Back boot. You do get thigh swivel. Knee bend. And you do get toe articulation. Nothing at the waist. Shoulders are arms are a little more tricky. The pauldron has to be moved. Will go all the way around. It's just tricky. Can't go all in a circle, but you can move it around. Elbow. Forearm. Bend. Pauldron will move. You can position this any way you want. My hand's in the way, I just realized that. And I'm so far out of camera range, it's not funny. And this can be arranged any way you want. You can pull this back, bring those up, set these any way you want. All that is posable. And the head will go front to back. So he's got a kind of an exorcist going here. And before we give him his weapon, there's the original. So a side-by-side comparison, you can see all of the modifications. And like I said, he's a very heavy retool. A lot more detail work in this than in this. So they serve their own purposes, but look fantastic. We can give him his weapon. Now he can hold this as a traditional firearm. Or, if we transform it, we can clip it into his hand. And he now has his spear. I've never had a figure come at the camera like that. Wow. I guess Lord Megatron was upset about his video review. Alrighty then. despite Megatron's attempt to get away from video here, overall, I think this is a very unique and interesting piece in any Transformer collection. A lot of collectors have a lot of different Megatron styles, a lot of different designs. In my opinion, this is one of the most unique and interesting designs of the Megatrons. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this figure. Would this something you add to your collection? Some people yes, some people no. Let me know what you think. This has been ALW Collectibles. If you like what you see, please hit the like button, subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. I want to say thank you to all the channel subscribers. I do appreciate it very much. As always, previews are on TikTok and Instagram, ALW Collectibles. I'm going to get ready for another video. Megatron's going to go swim the oceans and see if he can take over the universe. You have a good day.